Guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly dungeon master this evening. Tonight, we are continuing on with our ongoing campaign playing Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition, playing through Carl Sargent's classic Night Below campaign. And with me today are the stars of the Night Below campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently? First up, we've got George.
Hey, I'm George. I'm playing Knox, the Unexpected, who is a human invoker, which is a specialty mage. He is currently level 7.
Very nice. You guys are getting up there. Next up is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Calidor. He is a level 8 Elven Fighter Thief.
Nice. Next up is our resident armor smith, Dave.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave, and I'm playing Druin Axebrother, Greyhawk's OKS tank, and he is level 8 fighter and 7 specialty police of Elandin.
Wow. 8th level already. Oh, how the time flies. Next up is Will.
Hi, I'm Will. I'm playing Chael. He's a Fey Warden, which is a specialty priest of Coralon. And I'm 6th level still.
Sorry, well, I didn't mean to leave that build up to let you down.
I'm just saying.
And last but certainly not least is Andrew.
Well, at least in terms of levels, anyway. Because Will, I got you.
Yeah, Will, you about to feel better?
Hi, everybody. I'm Andrew. I am playing Tanev. Oh, what the hell did I give the last name to this guy? Tanev Thirendal, a elven thief of the wee little 3rd level.
3rd level, okay. Hopefully, yeah, those phase spiders don't show up again.
Oh, I just need training. I've got the experience, just etching to go.
Nice.
It just needs the training to boost up.
Yep. So
Awesome.
It has, at the time of recording, it has been a month since we've been able to play this campaign, partly because of our lead up to our annual gaming marathon, and which is now a couple of weeks past, single tier. And we also were playing a war story that we just concluded called A Spring of Ashes. So guys, what do you remember from our last actual session with our main heroes? I'll give you a little hint. There is an audio clue, which just cut out.
Now it's unfair because Kevin reminded me before we went live.
I think that's totally fair because I wasn't here for that last session.
We are in the swamps, and we are looking for dragons and or lizard folk to intimidate. And we ran into some blinking or teleporting or shifting spiders, and they were extremely vicious. They had dangerous...
One might almost say that they phased from one place to another.
There you go, phasing spiders.
Interesting.
And they had vicious poison, and they were only around briefly every round, so they were a very deadly enemy.
Yeah, flickering in and out of existence. That's right, there was 2 people who almost died from poison, right?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect timing as always.
Yeah.
Wow. That's great. What? So after you guys did face those those spiders,
He's a sadist.
best guest star.
Daddy, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh man! And then the let's see. What else happened afterwards? There was quite a bit of discussion. Like the second half of the session, I think was a lot of discussion of planning on what to do, where to go. And in fact, let me assist with that by bringing you guys over to the main map.
Yeah, we were really not sure what to do because trekking through the swamp was going to damage our gear, and we hadn't really found any lizard folk yet.
Oh,
How deep are we?
We're pretty far. We're about half or 2/3 of the way.
Here, I can bring you guys over here. Just I'm setting up our thing here. Here we go, guys.
He's
Boom.
hiding the secret location of the dragon and the lizard folk.
I am.
Oh,
Holy,
yeah, halfway.
Yeah. I should really post the stats. I was reading the stats on the weekend for the 3.5 version of Fang Dragons because someone, our first meme showed up a couple of weeks ago of 64 sessions in and still no Fang Dragon.
That's great.
So I looked at the stats. The third edition stats for Fang Dragon and their abilities are really not pleasant at all. So I do need to look them up for a second because I know they are introduced in one of the compendiums. So you guys can blame the audience for a future.
It might be worth the meme. Might be worth the meme. So.
Yeah, really. Well, I mean, like the Will has the distinction of being the first or have the first player character to suffer from level drain in any of our games.
Ooh.
Yeah. I lost.
How many?
I think I ended up losing 2.
I think you lost like 3 temporarily, but you only ended up losing 1
3.
permanently. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I only ended up with 1 permanent loss.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
tough.
That still sucks.
The lesson is if you find a village that appears to be abandoned by frog people, best keep on moving.
Yeah, we'll see.
True story.
So, let me do this actually. We're using Dorman's token, or his old token, as a way of marking this. And I've come to realize that everyone whose token in several of our campaigns, who's been used to track movement, is often the first to die. So, John, we hope you're enjoying your wife's birthday party, and
yes.
we apologize for what is about to happen.
Oh, well, his wife might be watching it. It's a surprise. We get it.
Yeah,
Keep it on the down low.
All right, so there we go. Does that show up a little better, guys? Oh, I get. Fuck, it's all right. I gotta let you see it.
The
You
giant
got a red
dot.
dot
That helps.
with
Yeah,
a lighter red dot around it. Yeah.
there you
Yeah.
go. All right.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's where it is. And then with the discussion, the main subject was like, are you gaining anything by trying to find the lizard folk by sailing through here? But I think, as you guys said, like the reason that you guys entered in the mire was not necessarily to do with the lizard folk; it was to deal with the dragon. Is that right?
Well, we don't even know if the dragon is the source of the problem.
Right. That's a conjecture.
And even the lizard folk being a problem with Thurmaster, it's also been said that, and we don't know by who, that there's problems happening all over the area. There's, we fought the gnolls, we fought the goblins, but none of them are actually, they seem to be pockets of things popping up that are causing issues, and this could just be another one, like the orcs in the Thornwood. Like, yeah.
I think we thought that the reason we got to the theory about the dragon was not only did we hear about one, but we were wondering why the lizard folk were fleeing and causing all the problems in civilization. So,
which of you guys were there when you spoke to Canna the Wise from Gallenmir's tribe, the Stone Giants?
I was there.
Yeah, that was
I think
forever.
Jeff was
Alan
there.
was there.
Yeah.
because she offered some insight into what may actually, or at least some insight into the realities of a dragon as old and as powerful as what the Queen of the Mire may be.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
The ones we've seen are not likely. A, wrong color, and B, way too small.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And awake as well.
Yeah. They were definitely. She seemed skeptical
Yeah.
that it was.
Right.
It's a tactful
But
way of
they're
putting. I mean, she was kind of an
Yeah.
asshole, but
Yeah.
But all of the visions that we'd had, and the fishy smell oil, and the missing wizards and clerics and stuff was leading us to believe that some creature below ground, in some kind of maybe an aquatic area or something, was trying to capture all of these spellcasters for some kind of nefarious means. And we kind of let that disappear, even though we think we found a way into the underground area.
that first
that I'm
brush,
metagaming.
that first brush with spider's toxin or venom was it's a pretty harsh one.
yet we find spiders when we come into the mire. So it's really
Yeah. Yes. True. True. It's my hierarchy of encounters. It's dog-related monsters, then spider-related monsters. So, then
I
followed
think
shortly
trolls
after
are
by
good.
any kind of owl hybrid.
trolls. Trolls got to be in there somewhere.
Trolls are definitely in there as well. Yep. Knolls. I guess that fits in our dog thing. Anyway, so what are we doing today, guys? Well, the way we left it was we're at the beginning of the day. You guys were going to head out, I believe, further into the mire, heading south.
Yes.
Sound right? Okay.
Yeah.
I think so.
Does anyone here have survival? The only one who may be Tanev. All the rest of these characters were made before you fully appreciated what my second edition campaigns are like.
I do not.
Okay.
I have direction sense.
I do not.
Oh. All right. So then, is anyone preparing spells of any kind to try and assist with travel or weight or anything like that?
Yeah.
Nope.
I have to memorize spells.
Clerics, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Or priests, I should say.
I have light and load to help with carrying mundane items.
Okay.
Let's see. What else? Where's my spell? Oh, yeah. It's been so long since I played, I forgot what my spell book was.
And I'm gonna cast strength too right off the bat
Okay.
Nice.
because my strength now lasts for 8 hours a day.
All right. So the first thing I'd like you to do is let's have George. It's been a while since we've seen you. Why don't you give us a percentile roll, please?
Alrighty.
I mean, if you think that the
Fly.
person rolling for weather is the most hated in the party, just wait for you see the person who rolls for disease-spreading insects.
No, thank you. 62.
6-2, all right. So fortunately, there is biting insects today, but it is... hold on. Actually, a D10 I need from you, sorry. Okay. I am making use... We have found... So the most recent release for the Cinematic Environs series is the Wetlands book. And it is fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's got some really great stuff for jokes aside, it's got great stuff for really simulating what traveling in that kind of an uncomfortable environment's like, and
cool.
easily adapted.
I have a couple of those books.
Yeah, they're pretty great.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is so there is some insects buzzing today, but it's really not as bad as it has been in past days.
Cool.
Dave, would you kindly give us a percentile roll, just one? Okay, so it is raining today, but only lightly. Then, let's see what, if anything interesting happens during the day. You know, a healthy person should make that sound reaching like 2 inches off to the left. Jesus.
Yeah. I think we're on the same boat.
Well, you know, I'm in that stage right now where I converted my my son's room into a gym. And, you know, there's that 3-week period where you're so deconditioned and you're trying to work and it just feels like a bag of ass every day. My body...
consciousness.
I haven't been working out this past week because our water heater broke. And so I can't, showers are a very quick thing right now.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, it could be worse. It could have been February.
That seems like a legitimate excuse. One of my excuses why I stopped working out last week was, the dog came in when I was doing yoga, so he probably wants me. Or she probably wants me.
Yeah.
It's I'm done. I'm done.
The inability to maintain the effective hygiene that you would need to counteract the workout. Yeah, I feel like I've got the better excuse.
Okay. What's I doing here, guys? Oh, random encounters. It's been so long since I run second edition, too. All right, so morning is going to be uneventful, guys. You get yourself ready, and you begin setting off downstream. It is about midday. Now, are you just intending on kind of following these, or continue to sail these boats down the river?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see why not.
All right, so let me see if did I have a hand up for this? Because it's worth... Yeah, So the illustration we were using before, I think it's a good reflection of what the mire looks like, because it has this sort of unnatural, mystical quality to it with these giant trees kind of growing over. No one's got nature or herb. Oh, you got herbalism, don't you, Chael? Give us an herbalism.
Oh yeah, I've got herbalism.
Yeah,
And,
give us an herbalism roll, will you?
all right. No successes.
9. Okay.
It's intelligence based, so wisdom is where my strength is.
Okay. So the beard and swamp water. Okay. So mid-afternoon, there will be something of interest happening. Let's see here. Let's have Jeffrey. Would you give us a percentile roll, please?
Love to. Oh yeah, right in the middle. Perfect. Keeping her.
Excellent.
Even-
Our rolls
even
are
keel.
within. Our rolls are our D100s are within 5 on 3
Yeah.
rolls.
Perfect.
Okay.
Down with Galador, I don't like the swap.
No.
Yeah.
Unbelievably, I miss Thurmaster.
God, I want to go underground. Just saying. I feel better with the stone above my head.
Very interesting. Okay.
Don't like it when he says very interesting.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
It's not getting better.
Such a good development. It's been so long.
I like it when he says that.
Okay, let's take a look at our map.
The treasure map, right?
Yeah.
Well, depending what you're counting as treasure. Yeah.
Experience points.
Yeah. I need 1 experience point to get to 10,000.
Really?
Maybe. Yeah, but I'm at level 3 because I haven't been able to train. So unless Tanev is going to practice trying to pickpocket Calidor on the boat without him noticing.
Not a terrible
I
idea.
thought we figured out that I could train you.
Yeah,
I believe we spoke about it. Yeah.
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 We just have to actually do that in a session.
Yeah, spend time doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just getting everyone situated here. All right. Okay. Caldor's there already. Druin is there already. Chael's there already. Tanev, here we go. I think we said we're splitting the clerics up between the boats, right? Or the priests.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll have Calidor and Tanev in the same boat to discuss the finer points of pickpocketing. Well, see, there's the overhand technique favored by the drow, but myself, I prefer the sideways technique. We call that the dwarven snatch. Ooh. I don't know what accent that is or why you have it, but all I can say is it's been a long week.
It's only Wednesday.
Seriously.
Oh God. Yeah.
Well, this is and again, this is like pandemic life, right? That I don't have to wear the top part of a suit for the rest of my week, and that's just like, hey, vacation,
Woohoo! Party time.
party time.
I've been on permanent shorts ever since summer.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
my mullet suit.
Yeah.
Party on, so the business on top and party down below. All right. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. Let me set something up here.
While you're setting up, I'm going to point out that even though Calidor's on a different boat than Knox, he's only giving him some space so that he can observe him.
You know what I'll do?
Interesting.
I'll put Druin and Knox's boat. How about I grab them? I just moved the boat without Knox and Druin in it. Sorry about that, guys. I'll put them a little ahead, so as you're paddling along, and Tanev is kind of talking behind you, asking questions about, well, what about this? Tell me again about the Dwarven Snatch. And you're just looking straight ahead at Knox for what he's doing.
Right.
Okay.
Definitely swatting at flies buzzing around my head.
Yeah.
That's like good. Is that a Kevin MacLeod? What is that? Swamp Marsh of Madness. Is that what that is?
Marsh Madness, exactly.
Yeah.
That is exactly
it's the best
that's
bracket
described.
Okay.
Exactly. That's my favorite bracket in the conference.
We got leeches, we got diphtheria, we got malaria, we got mosquitoes, bottle flies, tapeworms, Who's going to take the prize?
They all sound good. Hard to choose.
Yeah, really.
Who's going to win? Who knows?
Okay, let me get all these things set up here, guys. Oh, my.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we want to hear.
Okay. The best thing about this is that someone's this random encounter proves someone's theory.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
The universe works in mysterious ways.
It is one of my absolute favorite things about really leaning into randomly generated content is that the surprises you get with that kind of play is just phenomenal.
Yeah. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 leads on different things going on that are problematic.
It's hilarious. When at this point in the campaign, when I get people asking about well, how do you do prep for your sessions? I'm like, what are you talking about? That's way behind me. All I got to do is roll some dice and see what thing they guys choose, what ball they're back.
Well, the prep is to have enough books.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got enough books. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I need one more thing here, guys. Sorry. What I will be doing in future, too, I just genuinely didn't have time for it today, but I was going to start rolling random encounters and set them up beforehand, the way I did in our 3rd edition game, just because it's last time of me, bullshitting while you guys are waiting for me to do something interesting.
That's a good idea for prepping. It's a good trick.
Yeah, I mean, because I knew, I can't remember who it was, but there was, even back in the day of 2nd edition, one of the tricks that someone would do is randomly generate hit points for 1 hit dice, 2 hit dice, 3 hit dice, 4 hit dice, and just cross them off as they go through.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's a similar type of thing.
Speaking of the Cinematic Environs series,
Yep.
If I may, I just went to go. I was like, oh yeah, I've got the PDFs for that. But I'm on Drive-Thru RPG, and the softcover color premium editions right now for the month of June are apparently on sale. Just FYI.
And prices for printing for Drive-Thru are about to go up because they're having a change in their contract with their printer. So if those listening, if you're wanting to get a print copy of your Night Below book or any other stuff, apparently it's going to see a big change. And with the change that has happened over the last year for shipping, I don't want to think what the total cost of shit. I actually ordered the new Aberrant book today or yesterday, but just because of that, I'm I'm probably going to want to get it, and I don't want to pay extra for the printing.
Yep.
This is basically the justification for my entire library. It's I could pay for it now, I could pay more for it later.
That's kind of my justification of not getting rid of anything in my library.
Oh yeah, never until my poor son is going to be stuck going through. when I'm found under a pile of books, and he's going to have to go through and auction all this shit off.
Yeah.
You mean it's not going to be divvied up amongst your regular players?
It's actually
What
a pretty
the
good.
hell?
The amount of coffee I drink, there's a good chance of you guys surviving me. So.
Gotta switch to tea, Cat.
I mean,
That is true.
I think I'm the youngest one on the call.
Oh, by
Not
far,
that
yeah.
means
That's
anything.
probably
Yeah.
true, yeah.
What I would say is that this is my video will and testament episode. So, is I would be happy to have all of it sold and the proceeds given to SOS Children's Villages International.
Oh, that's cool.
For sure. Yeah, that because I mean, like realistically, it's not going to get anywhere near the effort that's going to take to sell all this crap. So, really, it's someone else donating their labor for all that stuff. So, all right. Let's see here then. Although, again, my niece just got into D&D, so maybe I'll be going to the next generation. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let me bring you over to the map.
Yes.
Right here. Here we are. Okay. So, let's just take a moment and appreciate what the environs are like that you're traveling through. Remember that the vegetation chokes in at each point. So really, this more looks like almost like you took an eraser to a thick bunch of overgrowth and, kind of scrawled out or drew out a line that seems to carve through it. The surrounding vegetation still chokes in as if trying to reclaim it, but this river manages to keep itself open. The thick haze that hangs in here prohibits, even where you can have a clear line of sight, it doesn't seem to go more than about maybe 30 yards. And there is a overwhelming heat and humidity that just permeates the air. So it feels like you've gone into almost a different microclimate. This is what you're traveling along in. And we had... Jeffrey, would you give me a D10 roll, please? Nice. So what are you guys talking about in this? This has been about 4 hours of travel you guys have managed to affect as you're traveling along the river. Every tree seeming to look the same as the next. Where does your mind go?
I think Knox is not often alone with Druin. And so he's just going to be seeming to make idle chatter, but he's actually asking questions that are pertinent to him. So he's going to be asking Druin just about dwarven culture and dwarven gods and goddesses, and elementalism, to try to understand how the dwarves might feel about somebody like, I don't know, a forgotten god who maybe is involved with those various things. And if he's heard of him, basically. I don't want to bring him up, so I'm just trying to... Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I carry with me wherever I go. No.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to talk around it. I'm happy to go into the role playing of it, but I'm sort of just telling you that what my plan is.
Sure.
Talk around it and see if it sort of comes out naturally, because we have 4 hours, so I'm doing it slowly over that time.
Yeah. So, Druin, what do you think? Where is your attention? If Knox is sort of asking about...
I think as Druin is answering Knox's question, he keeps tying things back into it's a whole lot drier underground, and there's no bugs, and doesn't have to worry about drowning when he's walking through caverns, and you don't even get sunburned because there's no sun in his head. So yeah, it's like he'll talk to Knox and he'll be like answering him questions, but then it'll be like, yeah, well, the dwarves, we prefer an element of earth instead of fire, and the earth's nice and dry.
Is Knox?
Go
ahead, George.
Knox has a shiver goes down Knox's spine the moment he says it like that, because the last time he was in the cave, he had an encounter with the force, at least, of Darsden. So the idea of going underground at the moment, I was like,
clutches that book ever closer.
Yeah, exactly.
Calidor, I guess first off, is Knox asking these questions loud enough for Calidor to be able to hear?
I don't, not to hide it from Calidor at all, because he wants Calidor to be aware of everything that he's doing. That's the deal that they made. Yeah. And a request that Knox asked of him. So, but he doesn't want to seem like he's talking too loud or whatever, like, considering that, like, clearly noisy environment that we are in.
Yep.
So he's sort of going to talk at a level that I'm going to guess Calder probably can't hear, but he might pick out a word or two here and there.
Sure. So, Calder, why don't you give us a wisdom check, please? See what you overhear.
What the heck is my wisdom?
I do not know.
14.
14, okay.
Oh, close.
So your attention seems to be, unless you want to spend Astonishing Fortune, your attention does seem to be on other stuff. What are you thinking?
It's probably the conversation that's happening on our boat, and he's like trying to focus on the other boat, but it's not very easy because he's also steering and paddling and all the things like.
Tana's like, I heard about something called the Halfling Tickle Touch as a way of lifting.
And he's and I mean he's also very nervous about what's in this area. So I think that he's his attention is drawn in many directions.
Okay. Yeah, and I think like there's maybe one point where some tendrils of moss are hanging down from overhead, and you can feel them moving across you. It feels like spider webs.
Yeah.
So,
he's like draws his sword and like chops the moss off the tree.
Yeah. So Tanev,
gets
maybe,
all mad.
and this is like punctuating one of Tanev's questions. And then I've heard it's called of a half orc, and he jumps up and cuts something, and you're like, I'll just look it up. It's fine. It's all right. Tanev and Chael, what's going through your collective minds?
I mean, everything in this collective mind is just going out my mouth to Calidor, right?
So this can be the, we're stealing you're trying to like practice like untying a knot to get a pocket off of the thing, and you find like, I got it! And that's when something comes out of the swamp.
Oh, man.
So, let's see here. Here's what I can tell you is you're not surprised.
Yay.
So, Calidor, because you were the one who seemed to be the most concerned about what's kind of happening around you, you can see out of the left, side of or out to the left, you just spy in your peripheral vision what looks like a vine going down into the water, and you have enough time to kind of look and be like, wait, is that a rope? And you hear a kind of a as something is being pulled, and there is a net or barrier that is pulled up. Yep. Addison, you dummy. Hold on here. I was like, I forgot. I'm like, I missed a crucial middle step there. Underpants is step 1. Step 3 is profit. What's step 2, Kev? Hold on. Okay. Is this the right one? Oh, God. Oh, fuck it. I'll just draw it here. There we go. That's my Wednesday brain. What happens is this net goes up, and you can hear a ton of things rustling around in the thick swamp around you. And let me just reveal what's here.
My reaction would be to swerve the boat.
Okay. Put the say in reverse. Wait.
Well, no, like turn it so we don't hit the...
Yeah, because there's like barbs and stuff on the inside of this thing. So this is what is out there, guys. You can see a horde of lizard folk.
Mm-hmm.
So, where did I put my... Oh, I gotta grab my... If you guys want to see my... Oh, I can use this D10.
What?
I gotta grab my... Whoa, one thing here. Not a book. Not a book.
What? I don't know if I want to see that.
All right. Here we go. Come on. Okay, so what is... Let's see here. So yeah, Calidor, you're kind of paddling to the side. So we'll move your boat just a... Oh, hold on. Started too high. I'm on the wrong layer. It's amazing I was able to get my shirt on today. Good Lord. There we go. There we go. There we go. So you're going to move up there, we'll say. Oh, uh-oh. Guys, get in the boat. Get in the boat.
Get in the boat. Get in the boat.
All right.
Elf overboard. Elf overboard.
All right, here we go. So, guys, let's... they are not surprised, and you are not surprised, so we are all going to roll some initiative. It appears that there are some lizard folk who are interested in causing you harm. So, let's see here. George, you're both on the left and the one who did not make last session, so let's have everyone decide what you're doing with your round. And then, George, beat my 8, please.
All right, here we go.
Whoa! Strong opening. All right. So what I'd like, Caldor, because you're going to be controlling the boat for this round, I'm going to ask you to make a... You don't have a boating proficiency, right?
Oh, no, of course not. Boating.
Some of the random shit that shows up on character sheets sometimes. I don't know.
Who's controlling the boat on our end? Is that me? Is it the guy at the front that does it?
I mean, whoever sort of is taking charge of the boat. The person in the back would typically be the one who would be directing whatever change or whatever, strong change in direction. I guess it's seamanship that would govern this, even though it's not a sea. So who... let's see here. Everyone put in chat what you're doing.
I have a 5.
I'm on a... I think I'm on a 13, actually.
So what speed then do you want me to use for driving the boat?
Let's use 3 for that.
I guess if I'm in the back, yeah, that's a fair point. A 3? Okay.
We're just going to have...
We're just going to float. Knox,
Okay.
we're just floating, right? We're not going to bother. No one's going to...
Yep.
I think that's right.
Okay. All right, then. Let's see. We got Calendar to 4, Knox 1, 2. How many are there? 5 of us today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got everybody. All right. Let's see here. Let's reconnect. I lost Jeffrey.
Come on.
Oh.
Boom. Everyone's back. All right. So first up is Chael. What are you in, Chael?
I'm casting. No, it's not me. Mine. It's a whole round.
Oh, full round. Okay, that's what. Yeah,
I'm
okay.
casting a spell for the full round.
No problem. Okay, so you begin casting. All right. Next up is either Jeffrey, Calidor or Tanev. What are you guys doing?
Well, I guess Tanev was going to try and assist me in steering the boat.
Okay. So Tanev, why don't you give us a, I think a strength check, please.
Come on. Oh God, where the hell? I am so not used to this anymore. Okay.
No.
Okay, third.
Yeah.
There you go.
You're
There
going
it
to
is.
manually type it in.
Yeah, I just needed to remember where the heck it was on the character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm not very much help.
No, but you're not hindering either. You're just not helping substantially. Then, Jeffrey, would you kindly give us a dexterity check at -5, please? Nice.
Aha!
Now, did you wish to try and get this thing ashore, or are you just trying to stop it?
No, totally turning it into the shore.
Okay. So you're moving this into the shore. Oh, did I get everybody? Let's see here. Nope, I got the sign. Okay, you know where the net is now, right?
Yeah.
Get rid of that goddamn thing. And I just got rid of the boat.
Yeah, and the boat, too. It sinks.
Goddamn.
We'll fix it in post. It's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are under the boat, holding it up under the water.
Calidor turned it so fast, you guys are...
There we go. All right, here we go. So, god dang, come on, boat. Like a comedy of errors today, my goodness. All right, so there you go. You're able to direct with Tanev and Caldor. So you're able to direct the boat in and kind of hits up against the shore there. Chael, you're wobbling back and forth on the top. Then it is, so Druin and Knox. Did you guys just pick numbers for your boat or what? One boat's 4, one boat's 5?
Yeah.
So your boat is going to travel 10 feet downstream this round. Then what are you doing?
Okay. I'm casting a spell.
Okay.
I'm casting a spell.
Casting it out. Here it comes. I just finished putting it in. Oh, what a crappy roll! But I'm placing it here. It's a 40-foot diameter. I'm using the first effect, which is just to do damage.
Okay.
So no saving throw. They all take 9 points of damage.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah, 40-foot diameter. So I'll get all of the ones in the south here.
Awesome. Even that adorable little gecko man? Come on.
So, all of these giant hailstones appear and come crashing out of the sky and smash into the foliage and into the creatures.
Nice. All right, so they might survive it. Let's see here. Okay, so I'll go left. And how many are all of them affected that are over there?
Yeah, because it's a 40-foot diameter.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. One of them survives.
Yeah.
Another one dies. So yeah, it's sort of sitting in anticipation. Knox, you stand up, gesture. There's this flash, and then a hailstone the size of a grapefruit crushes this thing's head.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus! Come on, Madison. A little less enthusiastic. That one's still alive as well.
Okay.
Why is it not showing up on him?
I can see the dot.
Can you? Yeah, it's not showing up on mine. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Oh, I can see him.
Yeah.
It's weird. Why can I not see it? I'm gonna.
That is strange.
It is really weird. Yeah, hold up with me. Usually it's the reverse.
Yep.
Could you guys go in and change your settings so that I can see it too? Or
Sure. Let me get on that. Right?
All over that.
okay, there we are. Okay. Nope, still not there.
Weird.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Well, we can keep track of it for you.
Well, it's. I have another. No, it's damn weird.
Huh.
I wonder what happens here. Look, can I? Okay, that showed up. That did not.
Oh, yeah, but I see it.
Where do you see it? In the top?
On the top right hand, yeah.
Yeah, the top right corner, like it always is.
That's so weird. It's not showing up on mine at all.
Maybe they want to be dead.
Yeah,
Like an X or nothing. Just
let's see here. That is darn peculiar.
Yeah, that's them just conceding.
yeah, they're like, you know what? Ice,
All right.
it's cold. No.
Well, they're
It
not.
doesn't happen underground.
That is a problem. Maybe it's a problem that's known. Okay, another one is dead, and this last one actually has quite a bit more hit points.
We'll just tell you which ones have red dots.
Yeah, well, it's the ones I didn't erase. So I tell you, force of habit. I almost picked up and re-rolled one because I rolled maximum.
Oh, wow.
23. All right. So then, this one. Let's see if I can actually get my.
Yeah, and I should have done a lot more damage with that. This is the first time I cast that spell, 4th level spell.
You're just getting your feet with it. That's all.
Yeah, I got one more casting of it for today.
Nice. All right, so the bars are showing up for me, so that's good. So the dots aren't for some reason. I wonder if it's only. Yeah.
Whoa, that's a whole bunch of dots there.
Yeah, I was trying to get the.
Yeah.
None of the dots are showing up. Neither are the symbols.
Oh, weird.
That's
yeah,
all the
I
X
saw 'em.
there.
Me too.
Huh. I don't hit refresh because it's just wasting time, but I'll see,
Yeah,
see if its problem recurs. All right, so then, Druin, what spell were you casting?
Protection from evil.
Nice, okay. Then, so if they're not evil, then it does nothing, right? Or is it only when they attack you? Anyone attacking you that you get the benefit from?
Hold on.
You're not casting it on me, are you?
Knox turns into a Roman candle.
Ow! Ah.
Protects me from Knox's evil magics. I mean, yeah, I don't know. -2 to their attack rolls if they're evil.
If they're evil, okay. That is good to know. All right, so then it is their turn. So we got, let's see here, that first group there. I'm going to roll attack and damage at the same time just to save some time. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of misses here. All right, so we got 4. We'll do 2. Knox, what's your AC?
My AC is currently. I have an armor spell up, so I am at 4.
4. Okay, so I got 1 hit on you. You take 3 points of damage. Full DR applies, and then got 2 on Druin. Druin, you're at what, at a 4 right now?
Druin's at a 2.
A 2. Okay. The evil thing will not affect them.
Okay.
Is that still 2? Against missile?
Yep.
Okay. I got 2 misses. So one of them like misses altogether. The other one hits your armor, but your armor protects. Then the second side of the river, Knox, you're hit again. Knox take 4 points of damage. Full DR applies, and you're hit once as well, Druin. You take 4 points of damage. DR applies. All right, then it is. I got 2 more shooting as well too. And Druin, you're giving me the lucky one here. You're also the more armored of the 2. Neither of those. One of them connects with your armor. Then, let's see here. This one is going to move up to here. Actually, up to here. And it'll make a shot at you, Knox.
Okay.
Okay. Knox, you take 5 points of damage. Full DR applies. And I need a save versus poison from you, please.
Save versus poison.
Yep.
Excellent. Here we go.
Okay.
Wish you were a dwarf right about now.
No! I have Astonishing Fortune. I will use it.
Please do.
Well,
No! Okay.
All right. So, Knox, you get that first spell off. And you drop unconscious in the boat.
Okay.
Then, let's see here. This other one will get up here, and we're going to fire at you there, Druin. Thwack. You said it's a 2 right now?
Yep.
Okay, so that is actually a narrow miss. An arrow skips off of your shoulder. Those of you who came ashore, we got nobody shooting arrows at you, but it seems as if there are some lizard folk who share more with alligators than with lizards or any other lizards. They're going to come running up. And sploosh. I know, I'm doing it. I mean, Anna says hi.
yeah.
Okay. Actually, you know what I'll do? We're up to there. Okay, so I have Tana. What is your AC right now?
My AC is 5.
5. Uh-oh. Wow. Nat 20.
Oh my god.
So, I mean, there you go. My AC could be -5 and it wouldn't matter.
No.
That's right.
Well, it's better to ask first and see what we're dealing with before.
You know, it's polite, you know.
Yep.
That's good.
Tana, would you kindly give me a D20 roll, please? And then would you also... Let's see here. You're also going to take a 2. Okay, great. Oh, shit. So you're going to take 6 points of damage. DR applies. And give me a D6 roll, too, please.
I didn't realize this is going to be the last session of this campaign.
Yeah, you weren't here for the phase spiders. This is nothing. compared
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nothing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, you would have been dead otherwise. So,
Right. Yeah.
all right. So then, a 3. Okay. What is in your hands, Tanev, right now?
The boat oar.
The boat oar is
last thing
shattered as this thing. You try to get this thing up to help block this giant macawaddle kind of club. Something shod with it's a metal flat, kind of almost like a cricket bat, but with
I just sit there with the pieces going.
it, woof, and it hits
Oh
you.
shit!
Same. We're gonna macawaddle. Chael, what's your AC, Chael?
2.
2. I actually missed.
Yay!
And Calder, what is your AC currently?
-1.
-1. My pair of 2s will not hit. Then I'm going to take 2 more shots at Druin from the other end of the river. Nat 20. Druin, would you kind of give me a D20 roll, please?
Whoa.
You said you wanted me to roll a 20, right?
I did. I say many good things about our players, but perhaps the best thing is their willingness to accommodate. So much appreciated, Dave. All right, so that is. Oh boy, give me a D6 roll, please. What weapons do you have in your hand?
Nothing. I was rowing and then I cast a spell.
Okay, what is on your person right now? You got those 2 axes, right?
Yep.
Okay. Would you kindly, let's see here, one of them is Phallic, right?
Yep.
Or
And the other one is Skull Splitter.
Skull Splitter. Okay, so roll a d6, 1 to 3. It's Phallic. The other one is Skull Splitter. Okay, Phallic. Now, Dave, I need. Let's see here, it'll be a d20 roll, and what's Phallic's enchantment bonus? +3.
2.
+2. Okay. Right. Here we go. Would you give me a d20 roll at +2, please? You want to roll an 10 or higher. You want to spend Astonishing Fortune to re-roll that.
Rolling to probably keep my magical battle axe. I think so.
From
yeah.
falling in the water, yeah.
Nat 1.
Oh my god.
So I think as soon as you cast that spell, you turn and you're reaching down to grab Phallic. This arrow zips past. You take 4 points of damage. DR applies. And then it somehow manages to, as it hits you, it cuts the loop, like the leather loop that Phallic is on. And you're like, what's it? And it just carries the momentum of your turn, and it drops into the water. So, then, fortunately you guys got some locate spells you can prep, so, and what's the worst that'll come from dousing yourself in swamp water? Once or twice or whatever.
Yeah,
all right. So
that's fine.
In the open, so in the film version of this, we see this has already been an incredibly up and down round as the guys get over. They're swarmed by these alligator men. Knox unleashes this crazy magical thing, and then is hit by a thin little shaft of wood, and then collapses unconscious. Druin spins around, having called on his god's power, and his axe goes into the water. That is the end of round 1.
So, a few seconds later,
Never let it be said that we don't keep things interesting.
Everybody drink. End of round 1.
Yeah, cheapers. Then let's see here.
Kev, which one shot me? That's a key It's a key element.
It's the one I've marked. I can't even see the goddamn thing. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, let me... I guess you guys can see it, right? See the guy who's marked with purple?
Yeah.
That is your nemesis. That's the one who did it.
Oh.
And after he makes the shot, too, he does that irritating, like... And then gets ready to shoot again.
He's played by Danny Glover in the movie.
Yeah, basically. Or any one of the guys who looked an awful lot like Jason Statham, but wasn't Jason Statham from the early 2000s.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, then next round. All right, so then, guys, everyone decide what you're doing with your round. George, you still kicking my ass here, so why don't you try and beat my 6?
A little bit harder this time. Let's see what happens.
Keeping it interesting here.
No, I'm unconscious. How can I? Can't possibly.
Uh-oh.
All right, so then, guys, everyone put in what you're acting on. I guess I am acting on a 13 is my first. Those macawaddles are many things, but not fast. But they are an awful lot of fun to say.
Yes.
Okay.
What is use staff?
I also think I'm mispronouncing it. To be
That's
honest.
okay.
Who knows? Somebody. If
Well, I
somebody
mean,
does
like,
tell us.
Meso-Americans would know. But,
Yeah, but I mean, here in this group,
yeah.
none of us probably know the correct pronunciation.
What would steering the boat be, Kev?
Steering the boat would be a number 3.
Okay. Not too bad. You got some people go. So those are all you're gonna get because I'm not gonna be putting in an initiative count since
No.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
Way anchor.
Unless it makes a difference what time I come up in the round.
Because I'm
So I
just...
think-
Here.
I don't know if I need to make further saving throws or anything.
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of this ancient Aztec weapon, a wooden club with several embedded obsidian blades. How do you go about pronouncing this word? Maquahuitl.
Maquahuitl. There we go.
Oh, cool. What is that?
The Maquahuitl or the
No. Where did you find that pronunciation guide?
Google search?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was an app or something. Okay, cool.
Well, anytime with the abundance of human knowledge available at my phone, pretty easy to track down. I've already forgotten it though. I'm not even kidding. It's
Macawaddle?
Maquahuitl. Okay. All right. So then we've got, let's see here, Druin, Tanev, and Calidor up first. What are you guys doing?
Well, Calidor draws his shield. He drops the oar and pulls out his shield, and he'll say in common, "Whoever leads this band better step forward, or I'll be forced to cut down your men."
Okay. All right. You've done nothing thus far to cause him to second guess, but that has been said. Yep, no, but it has been said.
More on him.
All right. Then it is Tanev's turn. Or
shit.
Druin.
Are we not stabby?
Oh, go ahead. I'm just saying I'm threatening to kill all of his people.
Oh, okay.
You're trying to get him to back off. I don't think it's like hey, let's be friends.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's also Calidor can't get his shield and his sword in the same round, so he's got to say something to make it sound like he's.
Yep, not just...
Fair. Fair.
I'm not just unable to act. I'm also going to threaten you.
Well, and I thought we did come here to parlay with them, so
There's that.
That's
Okay.
true. That's true.
Yep. So it's more impressive than... Hold on. Just a sec.
Yeah,
Just a sec.
getting ready.
Just a
Get
sec.
ready.
So Druin is cursing like you have never frickin' heard. It's a non-stop. As soon as this sploosh sound hits, it's a non-stop dwarven expletives coming out of his mouth like you've never heard of it, and it might even sound a little Scottish to some of you. Not because my dwarf is Scottish accent, but just because that's how it translates.
Unless
apparently
Kevin's doing his
in-
voice.
Right.
But Druin just gets on he sits down and grabs the oars, and he's like, Knox, go down! And he's trying to like get the boat to steer to the south end, or
So if you're steering for the, give us a
actually no, he'll go to the north end.
north end.
There's
Okay,
more
so
guys there.
the only reason that Caldor had to make a roll for it is to avoid the net. If you don't mind drifting downstream with the river, then you can move 2 squares over.
I just figured he points it a little bit this way, and hopes that the river ends up collide into the.
So you're about there. Whoop, nope, stop it.
There you go.
Quit it. All right, so that's where your boat ends up.
He starts yelling, and then he starts yelling at Knox.
Yeah.
Knox, get up! Knox,
I love that he's
damn
like
it, why the hell are
swearing
you
and
laying
like
there?
trying to get him in on his misery. Like, did you see that? What bullshit?
Bunch of
He looks. He's like out cold. What are you fucking doing sleeping?
Knox
Now's
is-
time for a nap, damn it!
He's slowly turning green.
Yeah.
Oh. Knox.
So I have healing.
Yeah, do I have to make a roll to not drop that?
No.
Oh.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are
Do you wish to awaken?
Oh,
man.
I knew this was coming.
Uh,
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
yeah.
All right. So, what we see from Knox's perspective, Druin is screaming at Knox, "Get up! Get up!" And you are again in that dilapidated courtyard with that blackened sphere, the red sun laying impossibly low in the sky. And you can hear a word wash over you in a language that is likely older than physical existence. You tremble, and your eyes flare open. Fire comes from your eyes, and you regain a spell slot.
Oh God.
Wait,
And I
that a
think
good thing?
when I come back, to reality,
Yep.
I feel something kind of itching on my hand. I look and I see that blue spiral glow, and then it fades back in. But I feel a sense of power surging through my.
It also looks more distinct now.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah. Didn't you
right.
have some kind of wrappings or something covering it as well?
I did, but I think in this case it
Oh,
it
yeah, burned-
unwrapped somehow.
Yeah,
like
totally. It burns
burned
right
into it.
through it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so then it is, let's see here, 13 will be them, I guess. All right, so we got MacLeod City here. Tanev.
I'm going to.
Oh, yeah, Tanev's on a 12 first. Hold on. Yeah, Tanev, go ahead.
Drawing my daggers and stabbing this joker in front of me.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, get out of here, window.
Nat 20. Go ahead and give us a D20 roll.
Nice.
All right. Oh, a D20? Oh, I got to confirm in this one.
No.
No,
That's
it's,
only 3rd edition. This is the critical effect.
Oh,
Battlefield.
okay.
Critical
Battlefield
event.
effect.
What was that, Dave? Sorry, I keep talking over you.
No, it's just a battlefield event.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Like-
battlefield damage. Something in or around the battlefield gets broken. I think there's trees overhanging there. So, what do you think that? What do you think that it'll be a battlefield change that will be to your benefit? What are you thinking?
Something in the trees, you said?
It could be. Well, I'm just trying to think of what in this situation here might benefit you.
Like a giant tree branch way up top or something, or
Well, it's all sort of twisted and reaching out. How about this? He falls prone. You actually
You could
stab.
just trip over a root, like a pretty gnarly root. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. So he's so
Yeah.
big, he thinks that he's just going to take it down. He hits that first time, the thing shatters your oar. He's about to swing back, and you're just faster than that. Both daggers are out. You come forward, you stab him once. He tries to stagger back and falls prone. go ahead and make your second attack.
All right. Are there any bonuses because he's prone, or is that?
Yes, but I'll make the adjustments on his AC.
Okay.
Okay.
Oof. That's not gonna. Won't matter.
It's not. You want to spend Astonishing Fortune or no?
We still need him, I think.
Okay.
Just Will's shaking his head.
All right. There is unconsciousness causing poison about. No.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, better save him.
Well, and I guess like technically, well, it's okay. You just got to sell your soul to a phenomenally elder god, and you're fine, guys. I mean, come on.
I'm renting it, not selling.
It's a long-term lease with an option to buy. That's what he's got.
That's right. Yep.
He's gonna drive the shit out of that soul like it's a fucking rental car. So
Exactly.
okay, so then I think that's it for our heroes until 16. So, what happened at the end of your round, Chill? Your spell goes off.
Well, technically, I read the wrong line. It was Call Upon Holy Might, which was only like a 2. But I was just using it to increase my deck, so it's just been a lower on the class for this.
Sorry. You also did a lot of like fancy.
I made mistakes, so don't worry about it.
All right. Then Makawaddle City on Chael. That, I believe, is a hit. What's your AC again? 5?
Now it's a 0.
Ooh, so
Because I raised my dexterity.
thanks to Coralon's grace, you duck out of the way of this thing, and this spiked club goes right past you, or obsidian line club. Calidor, your AC now with your shield up is how much?
-7.
-7. So I need a nat 20 to hit you. My 17 feels so paltry now. So these things bounce off of your shield. You guys are still all in the boat. I'm taking it right now. These guys are coming over, and I need a dex check from Tanev, Chael, and Calidor, because they're trying to yank your boat out into the water.
Oh, yeah, it's just a D20.
What the hell my decks again?
Okay.
All right.
Chael, how's that? Success?
Oh, yeah, it's a...
Oh,
I forgot
my
about the
God.
other thing. My bad. Okay,
You want to spend
I guess
Astonishing
I'd go
Fortune?
for a swim.
now spin the astonishing.
Yeah, I think this might land me prone, surrounded by these guys.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to spend Astonishing Fortune here.
Let me zoom in a scooch here. There we go.
Especially since mine's so
Christ.
high. Like, barely.
So, now, guys, what you can do is you can remain in the boat as it's pulled out, or you can step out of the boat and remain on the shore.
I say
I
we
think
remain on the shore. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm stepping out of the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is one of those situations where I really should have had you guys vote in chat and hit 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Although I think the last time we did that, we ended up with a dead paladin, so maybe that wasn't such a good plan.
I think it almost looks like Calidor meant to do that.
The step
Have him
out?
pull the boat out from under his feet so he's ready to fight these guys.
Yeah. Nice. All right.
Only a little sneaking boat.
Then I got some arrows coming in on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on Druin, but Druin's AC is quite good. One of those is a hit. Druin. It's 3 points of damage, but I believe your DR blocks that, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay. And then the second volley comes in. Oh, shit, that's right. They got 2 volleys. I forgot the addition. I got 2 hits on you. Fuck. You take 1 point of damage, so DR applies. 3 points of damage, DR applies. I feel less bad about these now. Then we got our 4 actually more canny archers, and they're still trying to get the dwarf, because Knox, you're still on the ground, right? Like, as far as I know.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So we get their first volley. You're only hit once. My rolls are a 1, a 3, a 5, and then I got a 16. So, Druin, you take 1 point of damage. The arrow breaks. You do not have to make a poison save.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
All right. Then it is Chael's turn. What are you doing, Chael?
Chael's got Fofang out, and...
I'm guessing choked up on it, right?
What's that now?
You're choked up on it, so it's only 1?
Yeah. He can only reach the 1 I'm trying to think. Do I want to attack the prone one or not?
Cherry pick.
I take it back. I'm going to attack the one that's attacking Calidor closest to me.
Okay, you go right
Because
ahead.
I think it's better for him to have less enemies. So now, can I actually hit the broadside of the barn with a baseball bat?
These guys, their AC is not great, so you got a good chance.
Yeah, but my fighting ability is not great until my next level. I hit AC 6.
If you had gone up for the prone guy, well, first off,
I would have hit the prone guy if I did. Yeah.
That's your bow.
That's your bow that you used.
Oh, I clicked on the
Faux
bow. Yep, I meant to click the one above. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You did roll. Well, you rolled a 12, so I don't think I would have hit with Faux Fang either.
Yeah, I should say they both have a FACO of 18.
The only thing is that one of them would have a dex bonus to hit, the other one would not. And if your dex is a lot better right now. Yeah. Okay, so you stab at this guy. Do you want to spend Astonishing Fortune to re-roll?
I don't think so. I think we better be wary of poison.
Okay. Yep. All right, guys. So then I have second volley with, let's hear, Druin. Trying to row the boat, cursing out as arrows are landing all around him. Druin. So it's 6 and 6 points of damage. She'll take 3, I guess, each. And then these are not the poisoned ones. Those are not hits either. Then I got 2 coming in. One of those is a hit. 7 points of damage. Druin, I need a save versus poison from you, please. Your dwarven bonus will apply. And DR applies against that as well, against the 7.
Yeah. I took 4.
You took 4, okay. Yeah, the other 2 ones that miss. Nice. 17 on his save. That's awesome. All right, so then, guys. So, Druin, you feel a little bit of drowsiness overtaking you, but you manage to shake it off. And Knox seems to, like, kind of jerk and awaken. You're like, oh, yeah, he's only napping.
It worked. What Druin yelling at him worked.
And he says it in that, like, really slow, unconvincing way. It worked.
I heard you.
Yes. Certainly had nothing to do with the prayers to a dark god.
He's like Peter McNichol in the Ghostbusters.
Not at all. All right. Then, so George lost. We're up to Jeffrey. So everyone decide what you want to do with your round. And then, whoop. Oh, dang it. I'll tell you what the problem is here, is that when I roll the metal dice is so much heavier than the other stuff, it honestly feels like I'm rolling a crouton. When I'm rolling regular dice by comparison, so it's like, whoa! You know, like the Yeti from the Warner Brothers cartoons. Like, I'm gonna love him, and that's me with these dice. All right, Jeffrey, beat my 8, please. Ooh, okay, 6. You got right. Nice one. I guess Of Mice and Men would have been a more educated reference there than Warner Brothers, but what are you gonna do?
You know.
You know. All right. Alrighty. So I'm acting on my first one is 15, guys. So I think you guys are all acting before the lizard folk. Tanev well before. Holy smokes.
Daggers, man.
Yeah, I'm on a 7.
Wait till you get to let Dave or John tell you about the weapons of speed. Because someone's got a dagger of speed that has a negative. We've seen them acting on negative initiative counts. That's
awesome.
pretty crazy. All right, so
Oh, man.
Knox, you're up first. What are you doing?
I do not sit or stand up. Instead, I cast a spell while lying in the boat.
Okay. So
Because if I've been given a chance to come back, I want to make sure I don't get hit again by one of those poisoned little darts.
So remind us what it normally looks like, and would you kindly add an elemental flavor to it this time?
Yeah. So normally what it looks like is sort of a lattice work of bluish hexagons that appeared. But now, like, the blue suddenly, like, from the bottom up on the shield, like, suddenly turns to red burning energy. And then, like, flares out of existence instead of just sort of, like, popping out of existence.
Yeah. So Druin, for a brief second, you think he's casting Burning Hands in the boat.
Oh,
And then it's like, oh, shit. All right, next up is Tanev. What are you doing, Tanev?
This guy in front of me is prone. I'm gonna take advantage of it and stab him a couple times with my daggers.
Please do.
I hit cancel instead of submit. I'm sorry.
He gave up.
I can't take it.
Not
Never mind.
20 again.
Oh my gosh, that boy's on fire.
Go ahead and give us a
that's
D20
amazing.
roll. 14, and then go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, very
Player
good.
recovers dropped weapon.
Max damage.
It's actually
Jeez.
mount trouble normally, but he's got no mount, so let's go down.
I am pissed.
So, what happens is you step forward first out. So your first hit, let's do your damage. And then,
There. Oh, you mean right? Take it off.
yeah. Did we all? What's going on with Roll20 today? It keeps refreshing
Okay,
everybody.
it was just me.
I-
I thought it was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's too.
No, it is odd. It says twice that it's refreshed everybody. Did it actually restore?
And I'm getting weird other stuff too, like weird sounds, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's something's going on with Roll20 today. Fortunately, the map seems to be working, so that's all right. Apart from my tokens.
Yeah.
All right, so then your second attack. Sorry, go ahead.
So, wait, sorry, I missed what happened with the kerfuffle with the reconnecting. I missed.
Oh,
what
right.
happened.
So what happens is as you stab this one and you kind of kick it back, it cries out, and then all of you hear the sound of a screech from overhead. And the sound of beating wings. You all try and look up. Would everyone give us a wisdom check, please? Knox, you're already in the ground, so really, like, don't worry about it.
It's the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, perfect spot.
Yeah.
Where is, let's see, target number.
Nope.
No.
I don't recognize.
Well, Tad, you're yeah.
I'm a little
19 from Calidor. 3 from Chael, okay, and 3 from Druin. And then who am I waiting for here? Oh,
I'm lying down. Yeah.
oh, you're lying down right here, yeah.
Yeah.
So Knox, you are the one who gets the clear vision of this. And overhead
Yeah.
passes a green dragon.
Ooh! Mark that direction, boys.
And it screeches out. And then Tanev gets to make a second attack. The second one is not a hit, unfortunately. Okay. Then
And do I get a sense of how big that dragon is, Kevin? Just because we've had different sightings.
it is difficult to tell because you're flat on your back, and there's no way of measuring.
Other
these-
way of yeah,
Yeah.
that makes
There's,
sense. Yeah.
Kevin, this is just me forgetting some of the 2E rules. If I can't relocate within 5 feet and avoid attacks of opportunity.
No, there's no step with 2E.
There's no step.
No,
Okay.
it's also difficult terrain. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We get to roll for random depth. Would you give me... Anytime I get to use obscure rules, man, I'm all over it.
Random depth.
Okay.
Oh, look, squirrel.
Give me That's-
Like,
Yeah,
some
like
people
that with
really
rules.
focus on the sections of the book that have the spells, some on the feats. Me, it's the weird shit. Like, ooh, I can randomly determine how deep a swamp is. Would you give me a D4 roll, please, Andrew?
No, put this on me. Sure.
Too okay.
There, middle of the ground, middle of the road.
It is waist deep. 2 feet deep here.
Sorry, Druin.
All right. So my question, the reason I wanted to check that is because it speaks to how whether it's difficult terrain or not. So it effectively counts as difficult terrain here. Okay. So then, however, you do actually count as having a little bit of concealment because of the for the archer. So upside, you know.
Yep.
Then next up is, let's see here.
Calidor.
Calidor, yeah. Wait. 10 of... Yes.
Yeah, I'm 10.
Yep. What are you doing, Calidor?
I will attack the one in front of me, and as I do, he says, I think the leader is here. After the dragon flies overhead.
Okay.
And
that is a hit. Yep.
Damage.
And we've actually adjusted the damage to
now.
roll properly now, so he's not rolling 30 points of damage with each hit. All right. But he does have those gauntlets of ogre power on still, so that's a pretty sweet strength score. Yeah. What does it look like as you kill this enormous alligator-looking lizard folk?
I think that this is just like a straight up. He's going for like a flourish of trying to make this look like it's easy for him. So it's just probably like he beheads it.
Yep. Okay.
Just
and it drops down.
And then ducks back behind his shield.
Okay. All right. Next up is on 11 is Druin. What are you doing, Druin?
As the boat gets closer to the shore, Druin going to look at jumping.
Yeah. If you can.
I'm assuming during my turn, it's still floating.
Yeah, well, actually, so if you don't do anything, it'll actually drift up to there and you could jump down, or you could try and spend your turn directing it and it would go more sideways.
No, I think Druin just pulls the oars in and then he grabs his great axe off his back and he's like, Knox, the boat's yours. And he turns and jumps off.
Okay, how tall is Druin again?
Oh, he's not very tall at all.
Remember that comment you said about being beard deep?
Yeah, really. Because this region, this stretch of river, we've said is 2 to 3 feet deep. So how far up on Druin does that go?
He's 4'3".
Come here, you.
Like his beard's in the water. He's pissed.
Yep.
Right.
All right. So then it is. Counter, were you injured by the face spiders and just hadn't fully healed?
Can he swing?
What? The 1 hit point that I'm missing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I
okay,
think so.
cool. Yes, Druin, go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you. Were you talking to me or your axe? Woof. Yeah, Orbella slams into this thing. Go ahead and roll damage. Medium-sized creature. That might drop it. Let's see here. Yep, that's enough. You hack into. I think you probably come down, right? Like, over the head of axe. Yeah, and you smash this thing underneath the water. And you turn to the others.
That's all my move, right? That 5-foot jump? That's
Yes,
10
yeah.
feet.
Yeah. I mean, it's difficult terrain, so each one will cost double.
Yeah.
Okay, then it is... Chael. What are you doing, Chael?
I'm going to engage with stabbing of Fofang on that one.
Okay.
So, hit the right button this time. Oh!
Nat 20.
Nice.
Give us a d20 roll and go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And then I'll go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
And they're medium, right, Kev?
Knock down. Yep, you knock it right down into the water. No, they are. Yeah, medium-sized creature, yes.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said.
Yeah.
Woo!
Nice.
Which one were you hitting?
The one that's directly in front of me.
Yeah. So you actually manage to get an opening, so you bear this thing down, and then as it's, stabbing forward, you sort of, grab the end, so you've extended enough to push it down into the water and pin it down. And after a moment or two, it stops struggling. And bring that gnollish, totally not cursed spear out of the water. Yeah.
That's totally awesome.
Okay. Then I believe it is these things get turn. So every single one of them seems to, and like it's the we shoot from one to the other to the other to the other in the film version of our game, and they all kind of snap up. And the ones that look like gecko men kind of things, they all kind of give almost kind of like a whistle, and then plunge into the water and disappear as soon as that happens. The gator men who are still in your boat, same thing. All the other ones, because it's 3 feet deep, they're quite easily able to sort of alligator-style smash underneath the water and disappear quite easily. Same thing with these guys. And the one that's right near you, Druin. And one of the frustrating things is that even though they're so close, this water is so full of particulates and whatnot, they vanish as soon as they get under there. However, Tanev, Chael, and Calidor, you guys all get attacks of opportunity on these ones.
Nice.
This guy's like getting up, or is he still prone as I do this?
Yeah, I think he's fallen into roots. Like if you picture like kind of like a mangrove tree, where it's sort of like all the roots are come out of the water. So he's fallen onto that, and he's trying to get up and get off to get in there. So Tanev, unfortunately, you miss even with the prone status.
Okay.
Chael, you get to attack, and Calidor, you get to attack.
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
That's a hit from Chael. Go ahead and roll damage. Hit from Calidor. Both of you guys go ahead and roll damage. I'll roll the hit points for that last.
So then Calidor's like attacking this one in front of him as he turns to say, "Try and keep that one alive."
Okay. As Chael pulls Fofang out, and it skewers right through this thing's head, pinning him to the mangrove tree.
But he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. I've captured him. Calidor, and you, with a casual sweep of that enchanted elven blade, another head falls into the ground. All right. Then, guys, the boat drifts 2 downstream.
Well, it would be caught in the net, Kev. I know you deleted it.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
It's like 1 square forward, roughly.
Yeah. Knox, what were you doing this round?
I
you cast shield, right?
Shield.
All
Yeah.
right. So you get up, your eyes still ablaze, and the uncontrolled boat that you're in is starting to sort of, it hits the bank, such as it is, and starts sort of slowly pinwheeling out.
I do not respond. I mean, I react like physically as you would when that happens. But I'm standing in the boat. I'm looking into the sky, trying to keep my eyes on the dragon, even though it may have disappeared already.
Yeah.
I'm just looking.
So you sit up and you watch over. You can see it goes over, and it seems to almost disappear into the like heavy fog. Screeches, and then it smashes down. You can hear the breaking of limbs and trees and whatnot as it comes to a landing, maybe 50 to 100 yards off.
And to which direction?
That would be to the north and a little bit to the, what is it? It'd be to the west.
Okay, cool.
It'd be like northwest.
Got it.
Okay. So, guys, what happens next?
Well, Calidor's going to attempt to use the net to rescue our boat.
Yeah, you're able to kind of guide it in. Tanev has lost one of the oars, unfortunately, but how do you think you're going to bring it in, Calidor? Are you wearing metal armor?
No. Maybe I have some metal armor on.
Don't you have chainmail on? Or something?
Yeah, I have chain.
Okay, so you'll sink, not swim, so you can't just like swim up. But Tanev, I think, is wearing leather.
Yep. I could
So-
probably do.
Yeah, and this is sort of just it's something that like a fisherman's net or something like that. That's just been pulled up, so it can't really be pulled back and forth. Like when you pull the crude mechanism they got, it pulls the thing out of the river.
Right.
So it's not.
I think it's a case of jostling it, like not necessarily like pulling it all the way to one side or the other,
Yeah.
but like like jarring it, like shaking it to try and
Yeah, I think
jostle it. Because you said there were spikes in it. I think you said.
Yeah, there's little things. So I mean, like that would make it really hard to. If Tanev's willing to just like paddle out there, even though the Gatormen seem to have gone beneath the water.
I got reach. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, actually, yeah, with Fofang, I'd buy that. You step out just onto the edge of the thing and kind of like fish hook it. Yeah, I'd let you bring the boat in. So yeah, what about the crew of the other thing?
Well, I'm trying to steady the boat, and I don't think we lost either of the oars, unless Druin. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to try to grab both the oars and do my best to bring. And I'm not, I've got some strength.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I'll do my best to sort of fight against the current or whatever I need to do to kind of get it, bring it up onto the shore by Druin.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to drag it over the shore, such as it is, because again, Druin's up to
Yep.
Yep.
I think Druin's probably hit that dead lizard man like 2 or 3 more times already.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
He's mad that there's no one else to fight, and his other axe is in the middle of the river.
Yeah. We gotta try to get that back.
What?
Anna's very excited. I think someone's picking up something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, every window in the house is open now because it's super hot here today. And so any sound from any direction, she has learned how to, when someone's walking the dog, to go from one side. We're right on the corner lot kind of thing. So she'll follow it from smelling in one corner, and then go and see it in the other thing, and then follow it up outside. And
That's funny.
she is too clever for her own good. All right.
Yeah.
So what about this axe I hear about?
Who gets to go axe diving?
I'll go dive for my own axe. I'll just take my armor off though.
Does Druin have swim? Because I don't think he comes from a region where they would be typically learning that. So he would have to spend a proficiency in order to get that. Has he spent a proficiency to get swim?
Hell no.
Yes.
I think this is kind of like, harkening back to the last time I had problems with water and I had a rope attached to me, and you guys just like held on for dear life. Yeah, something like that.
Well, I mean, if we pause here till the next day, somebody could, either you or me could do, locate item, I think?
Locate object.
Locate object, is that it? I can't remember.
Do you have locate object in your spellbook, Knox?
No, I don't. It's a priest.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
priest
it's a
spell.
level 3 spell, so I mean,
Third level
we could
divination spell.
tomorrow morning, and I'm sure we can find exactly where it is, and then probably any one of us could be fairly safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing to bear in mind is that a dragon has landed 50 to 100 yards to our northwest. Just FYI.
Wouldn't we have felt that thud?
I want to go out and sort of investigate that, but
You want to go out and swear your fealty to an undead, unholy god. don't try to waylay
no,
me.
I don't. I don't want to have to travel to do it. There. All happening in my mind.
Yeah.
Even you can swear fealty to an ancient antediluvian entity in the comfort of your own home.
That's right.
Lazy fella.
Yes.
Elder I-Tech, come and study for a better future in hell.
Now
Anyway.
offering remote learning opportunities.
Yeah.
All right. So I just suggesting that we I think we should stay, but I'm just suggesting that maybe one or two of us should just investigate, the dragon to make sure it's not coming our way or something like that.
Are you
I don't think we can fight the dragon two at a time. I think
I don't want to engage with it. I just want to get a better look at it and see if it's not make sure it's not coming our way.
So
during
one
the
thing
middle
you
of
did
the night.
notice that, especially in the it contrasted against the blue of the sky, it had vibrant emerald colored, like almost like verdant, like fresh, right after a rainstorm, caught in the sunlight grass. It is vibrant green from tip of its nose all the way to the tip of its tail.
it's a superfood.
I'm gonna relay that to the rest of the party in case anyone else didn't notice that, in case it means something to anybody. This is not something I'm gonna do immediately. I just considering everything going on, and the fact that Knox is feeling flush with power, he does want to try to investigate further next time.
Okay. All right. So, with a lost axe, with a routed lizard force, and with a suddenly appearing dragon, we will bring this session to a close, guys. So, how many points of Astonishing Fortune are left?
2.
2 points.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
So before we forget, too, anybody who has suffered injuries, would you please make a note on your character sheet somewhere? So this is, let's see here. Knox, did you step off the boat?
I did not step off the boat. I
Okay.
fell down in the boat, and then I stood up in the boat.
Okay. Druin, I'm assuming that you're going to get out of the boat to be able to investigate this stuff, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Knox, Druin, and Tanev, would you kindly make sure you mark on your character sheet that you were injured and were exposed to swamp water?
Oh boy.
And also, Kev, I don't know if are there any ramifications from that poison that I was affected by.
It has been utterly and completely burned out of your system.
Yes, because my God rule. I mean, yeah, interesting.
What?
I mean,
He constantly mutters this shit in,
I think he does.
ancient script of the language of the elementals behind Chill's back. What did you say? All right. Okay, let me quickly calculate your XP here, guys.
Does anybody need healing though? Because I've got spells.
Yeah, I could use some. I'm down 10.
Yeah, I'm down about a third.
I think Andrew needs it first then.
What's your total number that you're paying?
My total is 36. I'm at 26 out of 36. Andrew, what are you?
I'm at 10 out of 16.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Druin.
Knox. I'll do.
All right. So those of you who are fighters, you guys have defeated, or at least driven off, we'll say 25 hit dice worth of adversaries.
Woo.
As lizard folk add up quick.
25 hit dice?
25 hit dice, yeah, 2-5. Okay. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you guys. All right, and then you guys also, and you all have. Wait, does everyone have 10% bonus to XP or not? Some of you have to split.
I did with this.
Yeah, I'll let you guys do it. Yeah, calculate it separately.
Yeah.
So, each of you guys is walking away with a. I forgot your astonishing fortune. The whopping 100 that
Yes.
gets split between you guys.
Yeah.
All right, 431. That's 431 XP. And that you require. So I think you only need that 1 for your next level, right, Tana? Or do you still need to train?
I can't gain any more XP. I'm at the maximum.
But you were training with Calidor, weren't you?
I didn't know. Like I mean, yeah, we were kind of chatting about it, but given the narrative of the thing, I didn't know if that had a mechanical effect or not.
No. Oh shit. Yeah, and I don't think it can quite. You know what? I'm fine with you gaining another level. I feel like.
Field
I mean,
training.
I'm happy to train it out. We just need, although I guess the Wednesday night sessions are going to be pretty short. I'll need
Yeah,
to
Wednesday night sessions are going to be, since we're transitioning this to be Wednesdays. I think what we'll say is that you're fine with gaining a level with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So that means roll 2d6 for it. Let's see what your hit point gain is. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
2d8.
2d6.
2d6. Sorry, yes, 2d6.
Not bad.
Yeah, 5. So 5 hit points plus whatever Constitution modifier is. Make sure to check and see if you gain. What are you, 4th level now?
I am 4th level now.
Yep. Check to see how many skill points you get to add, and check and see if your Thaco goes down by 1. I can't remember when rogue Thacos go down, but anyway.
I'll look up. In Crystal Shard, we when our level goes up, our hit points like level out. Are you doing that here as well, or am I still at 15 of 21?
Do
I gain hit points and heal up to the new level, or am I staying at 15?
Oh yeah. No, you gain gain those as new hit points. So as if you had them. So you add 5 to your total as well as your maximum.
Okay.
Yeah, your injuries carry over, but you don't.
Okay. So I'm at 20 of 21.
Yeah.
You don't get worse for leveling.
Yeah. It's like you're, what do you call it? You're growing while wearing clothes that are too small for you, only it's your skin. Ah, God. Jesus. All right, so for those listening at home, I know I'm trying to, it's reminding me we need to do the outro. Thank you so much for joining us for session 115 of the Night Below campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, you can find all of us on the Dungeon Musings Discord server, and you can find a link to that in the description of the video. We have channels dedicated to this campaign, this game, and every other game we run on the channel, so you are more than welcome to join us over there. In addition to those channels, there are also a bunch of other great ones, including channels dedicated to selecting between virtual tabletops, setting up your streaming, finding a group, online conventions, all tons of great stuff, and tons of great people. So you are more than welcome to join us over there. You can also, while you're down in the description of the video, you can find a link to something called Heroes Save Villages. That is the charity fundraising campaign that we are running on the channel, which benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity, a great organization active in over 130 countries that benefits over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. And from January 1st of 2021 till now, the staggeringly generous Dungeon Musings community has raised over $4,000 for those kids. So I do need to adjust our goal for that campaign now. But I have some good news. One of the prizes, for every $25 Canadian that you donate between now and August 1st, 2021, you'll get one chance to win the grand prize or one of the other prizes in our next charity raffle. Grand prize will be a copy of the Legendary Edition Curse of Strahd box set. Second prize will be a copy of the Shadowy Silver Edition of Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. And that apparently will be arriving very shortly for us. So when that shows up, I will be sure to be doing an unboxing video for that. And we are in the midst of planning a one-shot session with it as well, too. So not only will you get a chance to do that, and I think for the one-shot, those who have donated since the beginning of the year, you will also get a chance to help equip our heroes, just like we did last time. And it really made the difference last time because I am a cruel and stupid DM who does not know how to properly gauge the difficulty of encounters. So be sure to keep an eye on the Charity Initiatives channel on the Dungeon Musings Discord server and see how you can vote for that. In addition, be sure to not miss this coming Saturday's charity session of Star Trek Adventures from Modifius Entertainment. We've had the donors since April 1st vote on what our story is going to be. So at the direction of our donors, I will be running a adventure set in the Next Generation era featuring the Klingons as adversaries and incorporating a story element of a natural disaster. That would actually prove to be a really fun voting thing. So if you do make a donation between now and August, you can check back on there and see other ways you can kind of help us frame what we're doing on the channel for our charity sessions. And in addition to also having a chance to win some cool gaming stuff and to help out some kids who could really use some help. In a way, becoming a hero who's saving a village. Speaking of heroes, let me say a huge thank you to... And guys, I'm sorry that I was so off topic today. It was so great having all you back together for another session of AD&D 2E that I really was a little giddy today. So George, Jeffrey, Dave, Will, and Andrew, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I had a blast throwing a bunch of lizard folk at you. Now I got to figure out how to stat up a ancient, what do you call it, green drag? I mean, I'm sure it's not ancient. You're fine. So thank you, guys. Right.
Lost my axe. Might as well just die facing a dragon.
Druin's like an old, what do you call it? An old Inuit. He's just walking out onto the ice. Like, my axe is gone. I have nothing to live for. Bury with my remaining axes.
Hit me with your spells, Knox. It's all over.
Little did you know that Druin's
Can do.
actually patterned after a character from a Tennessee Williams play.
Nice.
I mean, without an axe, what is a priest of Clangeddon?
Oh man.
I have 2 more axes, though.
For all those hits that you give, what's his name in the other campaign? Oh, that's great. Tanev, like a true rogue, has bided his time to get that dagger in. So, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back again next Wednesday. As I posted this on the Discord server, but our Night Below campaign is going to be every Wednesday now. Thursdays are being turned over to a new game that is also an old game that is also a really old game for us. Because every Friday from now on will be Barrow Maze, played with 3.5 D&D. So please, you are welcome to join us on Friday and see what other horrors await our heroes in the Barrow Maze. With that, I'll bring this session to a close. So if you're joining us during the current crisis, we do hope we've given you a couple of hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our heroes in the Shrieking Mire are getting up to. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.